Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to another Beyond All Reason replay cast. Okay, today we have a 5v5 on... Oh, I actually forgot the name of this map. CronchychompYT Valley. I don't really play on this map that often, although I think I have casted a couple of games on it. But anyways, let's get into it. So, for the left team, playing like the cool colors, we'll start from the top. We have Scooptown as Armada. We have Synthetic as Cortex. We have Ragna as Cortex. We have Oh No as Armada. We have Addy7 as Armada. We have... Alright, and then for the next team, for the warm colors, starting from the bottom this time, we're shaking things up. We have El Barto as Armada, Alice as Cortex, Knob as Cortex, and Bus Driver as Armada. Oh, and I forgot about Cobalt, who is also playing as Armada. Alright, so I guess let's get into it. If you want to see more content like this, I'd recommend that you like and subscribe. Or if you want to see a replay that you'd like me to cast, I am on the Beyond All Reason Discord, so you could send it to me there. And I'll probably cast it. I don't get too many of those. But anyways, I hope to see some interesting strategies. Because we have 5 players, we may see more like air vehicles come into play here. Although I doubt anyone's going to go just air, as everyone seems to be... you know, opposed to each other. There's no like forward player and then support playing as air and you know, with their economy. Anyways, in terms of like bots or vehicles, I mean, I would say bots is just a much better choice on this map. You can do vehicles like Ragna's doing as well. You're just going to struggle a little bit on the uphills a little bit more. But if he's playing defensively, then he'll be fine. Well, if Ragna plays at all, he'll be fine. Synthetic is also going for bots. And Scooptown also has bots. So one vehicle for the team on the left. For the team on the right, it looks like mostly bots. Maybe all bots, actually. We have one vehicle plant from Cobalt. So I guess we'll see how that turns out. I don't know if I've ever actually casted a game with Cobalt. Based on his TS, his true score, which is this little number here, he's not doing, you know, he's not great, but, you know, it's fine. We'll all live to see another day if he plays poorly. But speaking of playing poorly, I did play in the tournament last weekend, and oh my, it went terribly for me. I lost my first game, and then I got a bye because my opponent didn't show up, and then I lost my third game, so that it was fun. It was a great time. Not really. I need to actually play more. I mostly just play against bots for fun, so playing against real players is definitely much more helpful. Anyways, we have some light scout vehicles coming out here from Ragna. They're just going to be going around, maybe doing some damage, picking off some mexes, which is actually a major thing that hurt me, is I could not protect myself from like these small raids here. Some pawns from some pawns from El Barto. Moving forward, going to be intercepting some pawns from Addy, or Oh No, my bad. Oh No has also pushed up his commander. Looks like he's going to be building some forward laser towers. Not a bad idea. We have some Scooptown pawns coming up on Bus Driver. His emplacement is much too well defended, and the pawns aren't even attacking. So a little bit of a poor move there, some would say. Synthetic saw this, moving his pawns back to a more defensible spot, because obviously he just lost this valley right here with that blunder. We can actually turn it down. I was like, this is going really quickly. Yeah, it's because it's on 2 times. We have Knob defending some incisors from Ragna. Easily going to be pushing them back with his commander. Although he does have some units in reserve that he can call forward. Some grunts, some aggravators. Oh, aggravating. Oh, I guess I didn't even see the tidal speed. It doesn't really matter. There's not enough water on this map to really put tidal generators. But for wind speed, the lowest 2, the highest 19, so a great wind speed. You'll be wanting to place down some batteries. The minimum is not enough to keep you sustained if you're going for turbines for energy. Unless you start getting like those, you know, reactors or geothermal stuff. This laser tower barely staying alive with these Rocketeers hitting it. If he added one more Rocketeer, it would probably be going down there. But, you know. And then we have some more Rocketeers starting on this laser tower. So one of these will fall. It's like a game of chess when you're pushing up 2 pawns. And the enemy only has a rook and a king. Can't defend all of them. Anyways, Cobalt pushing up some tanks here, some medium tanks. He's got some light artillery. Gonna try to shell Synthetic's commander. the artillery is just a little bit slow, and he may have actually lost sight of the commander, although it looks like they're staying on target. There was an explosion down here. Whose commander was this? Ragna's? Ooh. Ooh, that was Ragna's commander going down. Right there to some of Nob's troops. Not a great start for the team on the left. We have another comm going down here. I really shouldn't be missing these. I believe this was Alice's commander. Looks like it. Alice's commander and I think Oh No's. Knows. Anyways, so overall we have one comm down on the right side, two comms down on the left side. So the left is down on the comm game. In terms of actual positions, Nob is able to push up across this bridge here. Cobalt is also taking in a forward position here, and Bus Driver is retreating some of his units from this Overwatch heavy laser tower. Addy is doing pretty well, but I don't know, whatever. They are about to be flanked by some of Alice's units here. It looks like they're actually just going to bypass Addy and trying to go for Oh No's pawns up here. I mean, probably just trying to go for a base, but they are met with heavy resistance. But Alice will be reclaiming Oh No's comm. Looks like they've already reclaimed their own. Their own? Yeah, that's right. Nob playing around Ragna's comm, probably is looking to reclaim it. He has some reclaim bots over here that he could be using right now, but yeah, there he goes. It's going to be difficult to hold this position. There are some medium tanks coming in. They're definitely going to be decimating everything in this vicinity if Nob doesn't push up some more troops, but he doesn't really have any. He's pumping out some aggravators, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Cobalt pretty entrenched in his position here. Nice use of artillery. Very good. And also building some static defenses, some medium artillery, which is, I mean, not the best spot. It's on the low ground right next to a high ground, and then there's like not much it's going to be shooting at, but it's better than nothing. I don't know. Just not a great position for it, but I understand why he would want some static defenses there as he's being pushed upon. El Barto easily defending against Addy. You know, these Rocketeers aren't going to be doing much against all of these Rocketeers. Looks like they are going to be pushing up some more pawns, maybe going to push them forward. Our pawns are pretty good against rocket bots. If you can avoid the first wave of rockets, you're mostly set. They're actually going to be trying to intercept some more of Alice's grunts. And Oh No has some pawns of their own that they're going to be destroying these grunts with. Actually, easily cleaned up those grunts. Not even close. Oh, that was pretty nasty there. Looks like Synthetic is going to be moving up some thugs. Pretty decent unit. This medium plasma artillery has come up. It's pretty slow firing, also not that accurate against like moving troops. It's going to be pressuring them, I guess. Enough to get these thugs to leave. Well, it was probably more of these guys. But we'll put it down to the medium plasma artillery. We have Bus Driver, his comm in the water here. Putting a vehicle plant all the way up here. Going to be making some light artillery. An interesting choice. Not very good for defending a base. But there is an Overwatch here. So we should be fine. Really, really good placement, though. I really like... I really like this. Actually, maybe this is the thumbnail. Oh heck no! I don't know what happened there. Anyways, Alberto is going to be moving up some more Rocketeers, just skirmishing with Addy here. We have some warriors coming up. Maces, my bad, that are going to be pressuring El Barto, but if they keep pushing up, they will be destroyed. So Addy is going to back down. El Barto is actually doing a lot in holding this front. Alice keeps trying to send grunts along this like little pond, which is forcing Oh No's units to go back there, but I don't think it's that effective. Let's see. Ooh, who was that? Nob. Okay, looks like, did Nob just suicide? Or did he actually die to these brutes? He may have just died to those brutes. Anyways, not feeling very nice today, apparently. He's having a bad day. I guess, technically, I think this game was played yesterday, but either way. Bus Driver's little shenanigans up here. The lab was destroyed. I don't know if I don't see any wreckage, so he may have actually just destroyed it himself, but it's kind of hard to tell. in any case. Ragna's going to be shooting at Alice's units, and Alice is actually flanking around the other side of the pond, taking out some mexes there. Probably trying to go for Ono's base back here, or Ragna's if they can. They're being met with resistance though. Maybe gonna be able to take out another mex, but I don't know. This push still has some oomph in it left. It's definitely dissipating. These grunts just trying to make it out. And that is the bad thing about vehicles. These bots are going to outpace these medium tanks. Big group of grunts here are going to be taking out some mexes, going for bases. It's definitely an attempt. I like it. Very good. Alice is trying to hold here with these aggravators against these medium tanks. Not going too well. Oh, looks like someone has built an air base, so we're seeing blade wings come out. Let's look at Alice's air base there. See tier 2 from Alberto coming up. Any other tier 2s I can see? Also a tier 2 from Bus Driver. Maybe why he destroyed his tier 1 factory to get the mats for that. Looks like I don't see any other tier 2s. Okay, no, actually, oh no, has a finished tier 2 bot lab. Very good. Alright, we see Alberto with his pawns absolutely just being massacred there. Luckily, he does have some rockets that he's throwing in for support against these, maces? Yes. I almost forgot the name, but not quite. Maybe I did hover over it a little bit. Addy feeling very secure with their comm right there, placing down a radar tower. Looks like they are going to be leaving. Don't really want to stay there for too long. But yes, the north is definitely much, much less contested than the south. I don't know, Scoopton and Synthetic are not doing too well against Bus Driver and Kobold. So even with an entire player down on the right side, the right is managing to hold very well. In the middle, it's definitely more contested, probably because Ragna's literally on crack and insanely good. Although I haven't really seen any plays today, but honestly, I haven't been really checking in the middle there. Alice has mostly actually been contributing down here. Anyways. Alright, Kobold moving up here. Lots of medium tanks, lots of light artillery. Going to be shelling these Centurions, and also we have some Raiders coming in here. Some Brutes, my bad. Trying to take out these medium tanks. Actually going to be succeeding. Looks like Kobold's going to be pulling out as much of his light artillery as he can. His commas kind of stuck out here and may go down. Nice D-gun there, taking out some tanks. Will it be enough? Down to 27%, down less than 20, 14. Ooh, at 11%. Looks like he might just make it out. Oh, he is being shelled though. Goes invisible, 4%. Ragna's trying to fire at where the comm is. Runs out of energy, uncloaks. That is Kobold's comm down. Actually destroying a lot of his, some of his stuff over here as well. So I think now the sides are balanced in terms of comm losses. The left side actually may be up one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, the left side is up one comm, up an entire player actually. Although Ragna's base is pretty pitiful. There must have been a raid that went on and I didn't catch it. Oh well. Live and you learn. Some grunts from Alice coming in here, pressuring Addy's defenses over here. Backed up with some more of Alberto's troops. Alice also pushing up a lot of thugs here. I mean, if Alice pushed right now, that'd be doing a lot of damage. We have some, are these just scout planes? Maybe they're fighters. Oh, we have some, okay, both my guesses were entirely wrong. We have some whirlwind bombers coming from Alice here from their airbase. Very good. Going to be bombing Addy's base. Going to be doing some great damage here. Taking out some energy production. Almost taking out this battery. And generally just putting pressure. I mean, Addy really doesn't have any... Addy doesn't have any anti-air. So going to be entirely defenseless to this bombing run. And that's about it for Addy's base at this point. So that's Addy and Ragna basically done. Their bases are almost completely destroyed. Synthetic and Scooptown are basically the only people with good bases. Oh, No's base isn't bad. They actually have the tier 2. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. But with these bombers in the air and with no anti-air to contest it, it's going to be very difficult for the left team to do well. Alice is pushing up their thugs onto Ragna's base. Going to be doing some damage. There's not really any defenses, actually. This is it. These light tanks not going to be faring well, especially since there's only 3 of them. There's also a light laser tower, so, you know, pretty scary if I do say so myself. Down in this valley, actually, on the south side, Ono and Addy have actually pushed up, even though they've taken significant losses, but it's not really going to matter because they don't have any means of replenishing these units anymore. Addy's like almost entirely just moved their base over here. It's like we have Synthetic. Possibility to just loop around and hit Bus Driver's comm here. I mean, there's literally nothing here. All of these units could take down this comm. But Bus Driver's going to be moving next to the Overwatch Tower. That's going to make it more difficult to take it out. Really just not too many units. And ignore all of this text. I'm still learning. Oh, someone told me how to mute it, but I forgot. So, well, I'll have to deal with it, I guess. In any case, Alice's army here of thugs completely wiped out Ragna. So now it is even on both sides. Both sides have lost a player, but in terms of production, it's basically over for the left side. Synthetic and Scooptown will have to pull off something amazing to try to do anything here. Alice is just a powerhouse this game, though. Definitely MVP for the right side, as far as I could tell. Although El Bardo is basically the one who held this side the entire time while Alice was moving grunts over and they kept dying. Looks like that's Addy's calm down as well. So it's just Synthetic and Scooptown's comms. Once they go down, the game is over for the left side. And just look at the difference in bases here. Yeah. Looks like Ono did give all of their entire base to Synthetic. Also all of their units. Which I would have at least kept the units because you can micro them. Take a little bit of strain off the player that you gave everything. But Synthetic really can't do anything here with this. He's basically going to lose this almost immediately. Because he has literally no presence over there. Addy's trying to hold on over here. Trying to make his second bot lab. The first one died after the vehicle plant died. But look, it's not going to last long there. Some pawns coming out here. Bravely trying to kill at least one mortar dog. But it just alerts El Bardo to where Addy's base is. And that's about it for Addy. We do have Bus Driver here with a little bit of an air force. Some gunships. I didn't actually see that he built an air factory. But I think that's GG. It's a very good game. I mean, you could say it was one-sided, but for a while, you know, the right side actually was down a player for most of the game when it mattered. They're still able to pull it off. I don't really know what happened with Ragna. I feel like they got raided early and I just didn't see it because their base was abysmal. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.